All right, so move day is here. We are finally leaving Menominee, Michigan. We're done here. And like I mentioned yesterday, we're going to be heading a little north. So today our travels are going to be straight north from here for about 2.5 hours. And we're going to a place called Mighigan, Michigan. Now the funny thing is that Michigan, although it's all Michigan, there's a part of Michigan that's called the Upper Peninsula. That's where we're heading today. Beautiful area of the country. We're going to bring as much as we can. From there, we're going to a place called Picture Rock Campground. And we're really excited about this place. Myrna's done a bunch of research. And it's a nice place to be. The weather is perfect from what I see on the Weather Channel. So hoping for the best. Alright, so we made it up to the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. We're here, we're already set up. I'll turn this around in a minute and I'll just give you a quick overview of the campground. But just so you guys get a little perspective of where we're at, I'll show you here on the map. Right up here, this little piece here. Now, that is also part of Michigan, but this up here is called the Upper Peninsula. That's where we're at right now. As a matter of fact, right over those bushes on the other side is Lake Superior. So let me switch this around and show you guys real quick campground. So this is our site right here, and wooded area back that way. There's nobody on our left, and this is the rest of the campground. Sites are pretty big. Kind of a little overcast right now. It looks like it might even be raining. It calls for about 60% chance of rain in a little while. But that's it. We made it. We're here. And we're going to be doing a little bit of exploring in the Upper Peninsula area. We got one surprise for you guys that we want to share. We want to do this thing called Picture Rock. It's a very beautiful area here in the Upper Peninsula. We had a cruise booked for tomorrow. It's like a ferry that takes you out on Lake Superior and you get to see the mainland. But because of weather, we already received notification that that's going to be, that it's pending. So we went ahead and changed it. We went ahead and changed it for Wednesday. So if we get to go out, we're going to bring that to you amongst a few other things. I mean, there's no way that we go anywhere without Myrna doing a bunch of research and a bunch of stuff for us to go out and explore. So whatever we get, we'll bring to you guys. But just a heads up, just wanted to let you guys know that we made it. We're at the Upper Peninsula in Michigan. Alrighty, so it's another day here in Mighigan, Michigan. Actually, I did a little bit of looking into it last night, and they also let us know at the front. It's Mighigan by address, but technically the town is called Christmas. So that's pretty cool. So it's another day here, and as you can tell by the looks of my glass here, yep, we brought the rain with us. So it rained from the time we got here yesterday till about this morning. It's about 11:45 right now. It's supposed to rain for about another hour. It's nippy. It's in the low 50s. It's supposed to drop to the 40s tonight. So it's a welcome. It's a welcome because I actually love the cold weather. Myrna, not so much, but I'm loving it. It's actually raining again. So time for me to go. All right, so I had to wrap that up real quick. It started raining on us. Well, what else is new, right? But nonetheless, bad day out here with the rain. Sure beats working. So we are out and about today. We're going to be heading to a few lighthouses. I don't know where they're at right now. Myrna's the tour guide. We're putting him in the GPS, and we're going to head out there, and we're going to bring him to you. Remember, we are literally on Lake Superior. Speaking of Lake Superior, right on the other side of those bushes, or those trees, is Lake Superior. So I am 100% sure that these lighthouses will be on Lake Superior. But we're going to bring them to you guys. Stay tuned. If there's one thing I could say about camping with Myrna, our cruise director, she makes it exciting. She makes it adventurous. I'm going to flip the camera around here. I'm going to show you where she has us traveling through today. We are on another dirt road. Gotta admit, pretty drive. You could tell in the trees, the timing or the change in season is happening. I mean, I'm from South Florida. We don't get fall in South Florida. We get summer, and summer, and summer. But this is the route to one of the lighthouses that we're going to go check out today. That right there is called Miner's Castle, which I showed you guys from the top. This is the lower end. This is the view that we have right now. Of course, that's Lake Superior, and way off in the distance over there is Picture Rock. All right, so we finished at Miner's Castle. Now we're taking the walk down to Miner's Beach, and we're gonna check this out. All right, so we decided to stop somewhere for lunch. I got to give you guys a little heads up. If you ever do any kind of research up here of the UP, the Upper Peninsula, or you ever come to the Upper Peninsula, you'll see all along all the routes wherever you go, you'll see people selling these things called pasties. Now, under normal circumstances, the English language would tell you that that's pronounced pasties. Up here for the Upers, the Upper Peninsula people, they call them pasties. Okay? Now, pasties, I'll show you what I got right now because I'm eating one right now. It's similar to what we down in Florida or anywhere else call empanadas. Okay? But they're called pasties. Do not embarrass yourself by going in and calling them pasties, because you will be ridiculed. But this is what they look like. They come in beef, chicken. This one I'm eating right here is a chicken and potatoes, little cube potatoes. And when you start eating them, just so you know, they're a pound. But they're delicious. Remember, pasties. Good morning, guys. It's another day here in Mighigan, Michigan. having a great time. This morning we woke up again to a crisp 50 degrees. It's 50, it's cold, but it's different. I don't know. It feels really nice. We have to wear a little bit of thicker shirts or stuff like that, but not necessarily big old jackets. I mean, I love the cold weather. Myrna doesn't do very well with cold weather. She's bundling up even at 50 degrees. But nonetheless, it's a beautiful day here in Munison. We are out again today, heading on a new adventure. Myrna has the whole day planned for us. Basically, what we do, it's no different than if you were to travel and fly somewhere and stay at a hotel. You kind of look at what's around you, and then you set up camp at your hotel, and you go visit the different things in the area. Us, same thing. We set up camp at our current campground, and then we look throughout the area of things to do. Today's adventure is going to take us about, I want to say, an hour drive east to another town where they have these beautiful places to see. We're going to bring those to you guys. But nonetheless, we're going to be on the road here for a little bit. And when we get there, we'll share with you what we have. By the way, while I'm at it, I hope you guys enjoyed yesterday's footage. All right, so we're currently on a trail that takes us out to Sable Dunes. And yes, that's the pronunciation. Even though the spelling is S-A-B-L-E, they pronounce it Sable Dunes. We're on a trail heading down to Sable Dunes, which is right along the lake shoreline. And we'll show you Sable Falls in a minute. That feeds into or feeds right down into the lake. Check this out. All right, so here is Sable Falls. Yes, it's S-A-B-L-E, but it's pronounced Sable or Sable. Pretty cool. All right, so we're finished with Sable Dunes and Sable Falls. I hope you guys like that. We actually, when we left this morning, we went to the far end of our plans for today, of our agenda, which took us out to a place called Grand Marais. I'm going to add the map somewhere up here, somewhere or over here, so you guys can see. We actually went to the farthest point, and now we're going to work our way back. So we're done with Sable Falls, and by the way, we ended up going to the far end, which is a place called Grand Marais, or Grand Marais. I'm not sure of the pronunciation, because I'll be honest with you, this entire trip to the Upper Peninsula has been a test of the English language in how to pronounce certain words. But you know, it's their state, their town, so I'll pronounce it however they say. But we went all the way to the end, a place called Grand Marais, uh, a cute little town. I mean, you sneeze and you pass right through it, but it's right on the lake shore. It was kind of cute. We took some pictures. I'll add those here, but whatever. We made a U-turn already. We're down. We're on the way back. So on the way back, we stopped at Log Slide Overlook. That's where we're at right now. Unfortunately, this is the first time so far that we have encountered a no pets allowed. So, you know, I drew the short end of the stick. I'm in the truck with the pets, with Mia and Nugget, and Myrna's out there looking at Slide Log Overlook, which is on the map. You guys can see it there on the map. I'll add it again. And then from there, we're going to be heading out to a place called Hurricane River. Hurricane River is where we park, and then it's about a 3-mile round trip hike out to a place called Al Sabal Light Station. Hopefully there's pets allowed there, and I'll bring it to you guys. So we're done at Log Slide Overlook, and now we've arrived at All Sable Lighthouse. This is the road that leads to the trailhead. Like I mentioned, it's a 3-mile loop trail. All right, so what's up? Today's the last day here in Mighigan, Michigan. So nothing planned for today. We try never to plan anything on the day right before we head out. Today's a day we take care of specifics. You know, we clean up around the RV. I fuel up, which is exactly where I'm heading to do it now. I hate to do it once I'm hooked up. I mean, keep in mind, when I'm hooked up with the RV and the truck, I'm almost 56 feet long. So it's not just, you know, jot into any gas station and pump gas. It doesn't happen that easy. So I take care of all that stuff the day before we leave. You know, wash the dog's bedding and do some maintenance around the RV. So that's what we're up to today.